Stephen Paul Jobs was born on February 24, 1955, in San Francisco, California, to Abdul Fattah Jandali and Joanne Apple. His biological parents were unmarried 23-year-old students who gave him up for adoption. He was adopted by Paul and Clara Jobs, a working-class couple who lived in Mountain View, California. They named him Stephen Paul Jobs. Growing up, Jobs had a passion for technology and electronics. He would often take apart and rebuild electronic devices in his family's garage. In 1972, he graduated from Homestead High School in Cupertino, California. He then attended Reed College in Portland, Oregon, but dropped out after only one semester. He returned to California and attended classes at the De Anza College while working at Atari, a manufacturer of popular video games. In 1974, Jobs traveled to India in search of spiritual enlightenment. He returned to California in 1976 and founded Apple Computer with Steve Wozniak and Ronald Wayne. Apple's first computer, the apple was sold as a kit for $666.66. The success of the Apple I led to the creation of the Apple II, which became one of the first commercially successful personal computers. In 1980, Apple went public and Jobs became a millionaire. He then invested in the computer graphics division of Lucasfilm, which would later become Pixar Animation Studios. In 1986, Pixar was sold to the Walt Disney Company and Jobs became the largest individual shareholder of Disney. As Apple's CEO, Jobs introduced several revolutionary products, including the Macintosh computer in 1984, the iPod in 2001, the iPhone in 2007, and the iPad in 2010. These products transformed the way people interact with technology and made Apple one of the most valuable companies in the world. Jobs was known for his intense and demanding management style. He was also known for his secrecy and his ability to anticipate consumer needs. He was a master at creating buzz around new products and was considered a visionary in the technology industry. In 2008, Jobs announced that he had been diagnosed with pancreatic cancer and that he would take a leave of absence from Apple. He returned to work in 2009, but took another leave of absence in 2011. He resigned as CEO of Apple on August 24, 2011, and passed away on October 5, 2011. At the age of 56. Jobs' family background is a complex one. His biological parents, Abdul Fattah Jandali and Joanne Apple, were unmarried 23-year-old students at the University of Wisconsin when they gave birth to him. They decided to give him up for adoption and he was adopted by Paul and Clara Jobs, a working-class couple from Mountain View, California. Jobs had a close relationship with his adoptive parents, especially with his father, Paul Jobs. He would often spend time in his father's garage, tinkering with electronics and learning about technology. However, he never met his biological parents and only learned of their existence when he was 27 years old. Jobs had a daughter, Lisa Brennan Jobs, with his high school girlfriend Chrisanne Brennan. He initially denied paternity, but DNA tests proved otherwise. He and Brennan had a strained relationship for many years, but they eventually reconciled. Jobs also had a son, Reed, and two daughters, Erin and Eve, with his wife, Loren Powell Jobs. He married Powell in 1991 and they were together until his death in 2011. Overall, Steve Jobs was a visionary leader and an influential figure in the technology industry. He co-founded Apple Computer and turned it into one of the most valuable companies in the world with the introduction of revolutionary